Alright, so this is high priority review. This is Silentburst. He is playing Zarya, Zen, and Lucio. He's a gold guy. So let's see how he does. He's also a known viewer. I've done a couple other his reviews. I think this is from a bit ago though. Let me just double check. May 23rd. It is the 29th. So it's from 6 days ago. It's not that bad. Oh, he's silver. Sorry. Oh, platinum. That's platinum. Oh, he must have D-ranked or something. I forget how the lower ranks work. Oh, so far. Well, this is good pressure for So because everyone was holding the outside, like there was two people holding the outside, you can actually pressure the Mercy Rhine directly because there's no one there supporting him. So far these bubbles have been, I mean, he hasn't gotten a lot of charge, but the bubbles seem to be pretty good. It looked like he saved a couple people, and his bubble on himself kind of got him the Reinhardt kill. So, since you just kept the point, alright, now his team's coming to support him. Like, usually if someone pushes up that far, then you need to punish him. Are all of these priority reviews? No, only this one is a priority review, my friend. Alright, this is when you bubble.
Low and
okay, hold on, let me, sorry, I missed that bubble. Oh, it was already used. I just want to see it one more time. Okay, that was somewhat reasonable.
Winston low and anti.
Needs a turn. Little, So, a little bit overcommitted on the Winston. Zarya's one of her only weaknesses is she has very low mobility. So if, don't try to run past 3 people with Zarya, because it's just a waste of time. You could have been damaging other people before then, and doing work while you're like, instead of just running towards the Winston. Alright, now you got a pretty good... First of all, you got a pretty good pick, and you got a high charge rate. Little anxious in the bubble. Now the Reinhardt did use his ult, so that's okay. This is great. Hold on, let me just check something again. You're reloading. Yeah, you reload a lot. Good. Good bubble. Yeah, you're a little bit willy-nilly with the bubbles. Usually the rule is make sure someone's getting hit before you bubble them. Oh yeah, just punish him. Yep, Reaper will handle the front. Good. It's not a bad bubble, because I guarantee you're going to have 8 seconds before the next attack. Raccoona, I've already canceled it. Hopefully it gave you back your points. It's I did refund rewards, so hopefully that worked. Okay, that works.
My genius is finally
Loris, thank you for the subscription, my friend.
Reaper on point.
Nice. Reaper. So those that don't know, there's a half second where Reaper is turning from normal form to, or Wraith form to normal form, and you can kill him in that time. He says, neat. Well, Marissa, that was your 3rd month in a row. You get a... I may need to do those icons newer, because right now the icons are Junkrat's passives, and they go up in color according to, like, ranks. Like, it's Platinum, then Diamond, then Master, then Grandmaster, then Top 500. What am I waiting around for? I could fucking... It's a YouTube video. It's a YouTube video, Chro! You could fucking fast forward it, god damn it. Oh. Yeah, you got your 40. Did he just... Hold on! What the fuck does Roadhog do? Oh, he got booped. Okay. I thought like he just jumped backwards into the pit. It's like, well, that was dumb. Yeah, after you lost the hog and whatnot. Good luckoon! 3 months. These reviews are what got me to plat. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Rank come back tomorrow night. I'll probably be doing reviews tomorrow night as well to catch up. I haven't done these for a while, so I gotta do a little. Gotta play a little catch up.
There's Pharaoh right side.
Nice.
Right, McCree put Farah down.
Hog's down again. Reaper, if you want to go in, I got bubble.
Bard's not bad. That was a good point blank arrow. I would like it. Are they missing one? Oh, they just lost one. You're playing a little bit defensive.
Pharaoh right side again.
Believe it or not,
Winston jumping.
most of the time, Farah, or not Farah, Zarya should be spamming as much as like a Junkrat, if you will.
Push in. Almost got bubble.
So you should have shot. You could have shot 2 or 3 times there. Well, probably twice with your right click.
All right, stay on point. Maybe push up just a little bit, but not too far.
Is it okay to play Overwatch with Xbox 360 controller on PC if I'm Winston main? Mouse and keyboard is a superior control set. It's okay if you start off that way, but I would try to migrate to keyboard and mouse. There's the half controller setup that some people play with, and you know that works, but it's better just to take the plunge in. Again. Shot. Perfect. Again with your bubbles, remember, if people are taking damage, that's when you do it. Unless you see like a hook coming or something like that, then don't. You can do it preemptively. But if someone's just like poking around the corner, left and right, they're peeking. Especially people with low clips. Low clip heroes will peek a lot. It's probably best not to shield them while they're doing like the peek stuff. They got your mercy, so that's gonna be difficult. Now that's one of those situations where, so if you hit 3 people or more with your right click, The superior DPS move is right click for Zarya. Left click is good for one or two. But once you start getting 3, it starts getting it starts becoming better to right click. Also, it depends on your ammo count.
Gotta get on
point. She does, I believe it's 190 DPS or 180 DPS for her primary. Her right click is once every a second, but it's 90 damage at full charge. Oro's Magic Man for the 4-month resub. He says 4 months. Oh boy. Thank you, Boros. That's right. Oh, don't look at other people's... You don't gotta look at that stuff. So you're going Trip? Trip support? Or does someone else wanted to play something? Okay, that guy wanted to play Diva. Jesus Christ, Diva, don't fall over that.
Right, Hog, I'm with you.
Oh, that sucks. You almost had him. The only critique I would have about that entire push in general is that while you went left with Hog, keep your focus on the main path.
Regroup. Actually, we're fighting for this. Go.
Like, it's okay to split up, but remember, orbs have no distance. Alright, that was risky as shit, but okay, it worked. Alright, probably leave him alone and look at the main group now.
Nice pick.
Same on point.
Soldier discorded. Sim discorded.
Okay.
Ryan discorded on point.
Good. Discord? I don't know if that was needed. But that's okay. But whatever.
Nice. Ryan discorded.
There's a teleporter to your left. Yeah, it was to your left. Reaper got it. I heard it. That's just sound. Okay, that's the perfect thing to do. So far, this is going great. Your Discord seems to be going around fine. As I say that, you need to Discord him.
Where is he?
It's on our left. Come on.
Yeah, they just used like all of their ults, but I almost have mine.
And since your Mercy died first,
they have like everything down. They use Soldier ult, Rhino.
Your Mercy died first, so that she has ult. Yep, there it is. She has ult. You have ult.
I didn't see a Reaper ult.
Yeah, they probably still have Reaper ult, but that's about it.
Oh, we got a soldier fit.
Let's get Reaper. Nice. Reaper's still discorded. Nice.
Reaper.
2 down.
You guys got 2 picks, so maybe you want to burn 1 ult, and it would probably be yours over Mercy's. Or Hog burned his ult.
Lucio.
Yeah, you got this. You only needed to burn. That's actually a really, really good use of, well, not use of ult. If you get 2 picks, then you can kind of take the point for free.
So we have Reaper ult and the healer ults.
Do you think a large problem with the lower ranks is that everyone tries to do everything? Yes. So yes, that is a very big problem.
Nice pick.
Let me pause it. Has anyone ever watched kids play any sport? Specifically, baseball or soccer? Whenever you watch kids play soccer, like, the ball goes over here, and all 22 kids just go. Right? And they just follow the ball around. Same thing with baseball. Like, it'll go to left field, and you'll be like, The kid that picked up that ball was the first baseman. What the fuck's he running from over there to over there? Like, come on, you stupid kid. Just play your position. And, yeah, like, that's just how, like, kids just want to, like, hey, there's a ball. Like, get the ball, gotta get the ball. So, that's what happens at lower ranks. It's funny, because they'll be, like, 30-year-old men that are playing at a low rank, and they're playing soccer like a child, right? It just happens. That's just how it just works out. You gotta, like, yeah, you have to start knowing, like, alright, the Reaper has 10 health. He ran around that way. Alright, if he ran around the left side of this point that we're watching right now, I think I'll just draw it. The Reaper ran around this point with 10 health. I don't need to chase his ass the entire way around. I could just sit on point and look this way, because either he's going to come this way, or he's going to show up on this side, right? And I can cover both from the point, and I can also cover more of the point than just chasing him around in a circle. But if it's because of low ranks, people can't do their shit, and you have to pick up their slack. Well, the problem is you have to think more efficiently. So, like, if the Reaper, right here, when that Reaper before ran around this way, you could have stood right here, and if the Reaper came out this way, you could have shot him this way. And if he came out this way, you could have shot him this way. Right? You don't have to chase him. I know there's this fear of, oh, maybe he'll get all his health back, and then he'll come back and kill me. It's like, don't worry about it. The point's the big deal. If you have mobility, then sure, feel free to chase someone down. Go right ahead.
Reaper left. Mercy, get back.
But yeah. Okay, yeah, okay, this is the correct choice right now. Alright. That was all good. Yeah, that was well played. Yeah, punch him! Punch him! In the face! Yeah. You gotta trust your team. It's hard to trust your team, I know. Shut up, Genji.
Doesn't matter to me.
But he's staying Zenyatta. And so far, all the plays have been pretty much spot on. Like, I think his Zarya plays were decent. He was a little bit anxious on his bubbles. Oh.
Ryan discorded Winston. You got me, though. Alright, nice.
Oh, yeah, that's a trade.
Roadhog on our side.
But as Zenyatta, you're juggling your orbs correctly.
Roadhog getting behind.
Your accuracy seems decent enough.
There's
a sim behind as well.
Oh, the flanking Symmetra. Who would ever figure that? Get the fuck out of there.
My ultimate is charging.
Open your mind.
My ultimate is charging.
I welcome adversity.
Soldier discorded.
There's Zen, or there's a Genji on you.
Genji discorded.
Good shot. Maybe prioritize your Mercy a little bit more. Like, you heard the Genji there. I would almost immediately throw Harmony on your Mercy.
Alright, yeah, I took down their shield generator.
Timing's overrated.
And you're quite overzealous to take the one-on-ones, which is dangerous, to say the least.
Is the path to mastery.
Group up with me.
My ultimate is ready. My ultimate is almost ready.
And be very quick on the Discord orb, because it gives information. More than just the Discord part. Okay, yeah. I've just noticed a couple times
Alright, we're all here.
you're slightly slow in the Discord orb.
We walk in harmony, my student. I know the doubts that I've got you in my sights. Experience tranquility. Pass into the
The one problem with infinite health is Zarya or Symmetra gets a charge. Holy fuck, did she get a charge? I don't. Yeah, that Mercy's rough.
Can I go back to Hog?
So no, the bad part about support is like we can correct your plays. Don't worry about correcting the game. Like I can't tell you to do something differently to salvage this game, right? Because it's a game of 6 players, and
Hey, yo, Winston, do you feel like playing DPS? I can go
That's-
with Winston if you'd like.
that's the you kind of got the cards dealt to you.
Can I switch
You're
back
playing
to
with
Hog?
what you got.
I don't think I'm doing much on Barrow.
Falcon Vanilla says, "I wish Symmetra and Hanzo weren't in the game. They're annoying. I agree. But I think they fill a couple specific
I'll try
roles.
and work with you a little bit of pharmacy, and maybe we can get more picks that way.
You got a May?
They're pushing.
Okay, yeah. You need to. It's good that you reckon. Like as soon as you don't.
I got right click.
Shit, you did get right clicked.
You're down healer.
As soon as you don't see him the main path, you're like, all right, something's up, right? That's kind of you got to be paranoid as hell.
I'm capturing the objective.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you dove in a little bit too far, but they had the numbers advantage on the point. Your essentially your team just needs to group up right now. Good pick. Oh. Careful with those boops. Trust me, as a Junkrat, I feel the same shit every single time you save someone with concussive mind.
Nice.
And it's okay to go out there and heal him, right? You need that little bit of charge. Oh, he's a little bit.
Back up.
I've got you in my sights.
Great, good job on that one. So far, so good. A little bit more healing, I would
Nice.
argue, but it's working out.
Did we find the teleporter or whatever shield gen?
It's probably upstairs.
It's in the
Oh,
left.
it's in the back. Yeah, it's on the left.
On point.
Oh, no one was there. Or what? There's one? Yeah.
As long as I could.
Again, for Lucio, it's not bad work.
Timing's overrated.
Just regroup.
Man, this Mercy, she never has res when you need it.
May back.
They're pushing up too far. Punish them.
Ah, they got out.
Soldier on right.
Oh, I know what you're thinking. Too slow. Well, I mean, you can push him off the high ground. I know you're going for that environmental kill. That would have been like the greatest, right?
Alright, we really need to regroup again.
Yeah.
But the problem is you're Lucio, so you got to stick with the team.
E and Q just
Do you think you should be
get
playing with his team more? Since he's always running around and not really affecting anyone but himself. Yeah, that's what I'm saying about more healing.
We gotta
This is a problem with, I would say, Lucio's. So this is the new, like, I'm not so far behind on reviews. I think I'm not. But this is the new Lucio patch.
Rhino. Probably Rhino.
So,
Right.
what happens, especially with, oh, boop above you.
Oh my god, don't go into the left.
What old Lucios have an issue with is
Dead hog.
they try to stick on walls too much, and because of the reduced AoE of your healing, you just really don't help anyone. You just kind of do something on the wall by yourself. But yeah, overall with the Lucio, like, you could have been over here with your teammates.
Come to me on point if you need healing.
I mean, yeah, you're kind of just... I mean, you're lucky there's only that guy. I mean, your Winston dives there here. A little bit of a sitting duck, though, if you're just chilling. I pretty much try not to sit still, ever. You guys get pushed out, but then a lot of ults come out. I don't think you're expecting to win this one. I mean, you're aggressive as hell, and that's okay. But...
Nice.
this is one of those times where it feels like you only worry about your own needs
Do we
with
find the
Lucio.
teleporter or whatever shield gen?
with the teleport.
It's in the
Oh,
left.
it's in the back. Yeah, it's on the left.
And don't worry about how the Mercy did or didn't do. Remember, the focus is on this player, right? And saying, oh, your Mercy needs to do better, helps him not at all. So this isn't bad when you're contesting, like, since you're contesting so hard, your entire team's around you, that's okay.
Not too far. Punish him.
This is okay. I think this is where you chase the soldier.
Soldier on right.
Like, you're not gonna catch him. You get him off the high ground, but your team dies.
Alright, we really need to regroup again.
Yeah, you're quite aggressive for a Lucio.
E and Q just get out of there. Let's go.
And by quite aggressive, I mean very aggressive.
I should.
That's all it took was that one.
Probably
Yeah,
Rhino.
that was the last death. So you lost. I mean, it was a close loss, but hey, that shit happens. What matters is who got play of the game. Genji. You know what? It doesn't matter who got play of the game. Doesn't fucking matter. He seemed very aggressive with all his characters. So, aggressiveness is... think about StarCraft. And essentially any RT... it's actually, you know what? Think about any game ever. I don't want that. Essentially when the game first comes out, what everyone does is, plays aggressively, and they whoop everyone's ass with that. That's very common. Aggressiveness usually wins at lower ranks and at earlier stages of game development. I think there's, when StarCraft 2 was out, it's still out, but there's the guys like, listen, I'm just going to six pool my way to Grandmasters, and he did. Like, aggression works. The problem is when you're so used to being aggressive, once people start learning how to defend against it, you start hitting this wall. And you don't know what you're doing wrong because what you did gets you far enough. I would say this is one of the walls that hits, like, 3K players a lot. Actually, I'd say 3K and up is what it does a lot. Because as time goes on, people will gradually get better. So even at the pro level, you'll see some aggressive stuff work, and people are skilled enough to make it work. But as soon as the defense starts working, you'll start seeing players just get shut out of pro games. And that's probably when they'll get kicked off their team. But let's talk about Mr. Silent. So, you played Zarya, and what's his face? The fucking robot, Zenyatta. Like, god damn it, I gotta. And Lucio. Hello. Pow. Like it's nice and neat. Look at that. Look how fucking this is perfect. So Zarya, I think your accuracy was actually pretty good. Your accuracy was fine. Your bubble usage, it was a little bit willy-nilly on the allied bubbles. It seemed your self bubbles were fine, but your allied bubbles were they're very quick. In fact, it was too quick. Again, the rule is usually wait till your teammate at least takes a tick of damage of some sort. You have to know he's getting engaged on, and they have some sort of commitment, and that way you have a best chance of A, getting charged, and B, either pushing the enemy away. Like, what you want to do is, as soon as the enemy engages, you want to punish them as they're engaging. The problem is, if you bubble too early, they don't actually fully engage, and they have a chance to back off. You want them to commit and then realize they made a horrible mistake and die for it. So you just want to wait a little bit on that. Accuracy, and I'm going to give you a check minus on skill usage. Your positioning, it wasn't bad. I think you were in the correct spot. You're a little bit in front, like you're doing the off-tank thing, which is fine. I have a hard time remembering if you had a Reinhardt with your team or not. I can't remember, but I think you were playing correctly with that one. So I think your positioning was on point. Maybe you wanted to be you're playing this one actually a little bit too defensive. Logistically, so skill usage, again, we kind of covered that with the bubble. Were you since your position was okay, I think you're getting around fine enough. Yeah, I think you're fine in logistics. You're getting to where you needed to be. You're in the correct position most of the time. Information, again, I think you're still not using sound a lot. I would use sound more. For Zen, I think, again, your accuracy is good for a player of plat level. Check plus. But the orb, so the orb usage, Discord more. That's the one thing. You're discording a little slow. And remember, Discord lasts for, I believe it's 3 seconds. And at least you can see exactly where they're at. Nick Sags. That's a bit of a hot debate. So, people didn't see his statement. He says, I think it's also important to remember that holding your buddy barrier for 30 seconds is more acceptable. The last thing you want to do is bubble because your charge is going down and you have a bubble up. And he needs it 2 seconds later. So there's this, I think there's there's this midway point. And the problem is people are like, only use it when getting shot. And other people are like, only use it, or they're like, always use it. Use it, like, whenever you can to get a high charge. And for some fucking reason, people are like, you can only pick one of these two. Right? You pick one or the other, because you gotta stick with it. It's like, no, 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 no. With the bubble, it's okay to use it more frequently. If you see options available to you. Don't force yourself to stick to one or the other mindset. In fact, both are the wrong. The middle path is the right choice. Yeah, it's good to always have charge, but it's better to save your allies. But holy shit, does it help to have your charge up, right? It's a balance of competing demands. That's all there is to it. But don't think only one or the other. May have to tune the sense of Discord because sometimes I click the button and it doesn't go on. Interesting. Maybe, yeah, maybe play with that. That's something that I don't have too much insight into. Matt Chu says, what is the appropriate sound setting to have? I play around and it's either too loud and it hurts my ears or it's too low and I can't hear someone flanking. I don't know. Like, for me, I just pick up people's footsteps. Like, to me, some of them are so, like, blaringly loud. It's just something I think you have to listen for. And it may take you a little bit to get used to it. Your Zen positioning was okay. Just remember 2 birds with 1 stone. We talked about that point. Like, if someone's flanking around this way, you don't have to chase them. You can be here, and you can cover this route, and you can cover this route. If there's a wall here. You don't have to chase them, especially when you're low mobility. Actually, you had this chasing issue with Zarya as well. You kept on diving on the Winston. Yeah. Now I remember. Yeah, you gotta remember Zarya and Zen. These 2 guys... low mobility. That's their shtick. Is they have amazing abilities, but holy shit, they aren't mobile really. So watch chasing. That's probably an overarching. I think I spelled chasing wrong, but fuck it. In fact, I would say this is an issue with all 3 of your characters. Information-wise, I think you're good, but just remember Discord gives information because it sticks on them for 3 seconds, and that's useful. Lucio, we only saw a little bit about, but your accuracy seemed fine. Your positioning was eh.
Aiming's overrated.
Logistics was eh. Information was fine. Why I see these 2 were meh is that you're only worrying about your own needs, not worrying what the team needs. And you were playing ahead of everyone. You're playing very, very aggressively. You're chasing people. And I think that is probably one of your themes that you need to fix on. In fact, I would say that is a theme that you should probably fix. We noticed that with all 3 characters in kind of different situations. Like, this one you ran, like, across the point to try to hunt down a Winston through a team to try to kill him. This one you chased down a Reaper that didn't need to be chased down. Right? He had no options on where to go. He may escape, but if he escaped, it's whatever. You still had the point. Lucio, you just chased in. So that's definitely what I would... This is one of your problems. I'll just say that. Clearly. Someone asked me to define logistics. So, let me follow up after all this. I mean, what I have to say about you is, like, your accuracy seems good. Your positioning seems decent. Your logistics, which I consider skill usage, and essentially being, like, staying one step ahead of everyone. Essentially, it's how you get to where you get. Are you taking the wrong way? Are you taking the right way? Are you sticking with your team? That type of stuff. Information, sight, and sound, you seem to be doing well. I don't think there are any moments, except for that Genji moment when you were Zenyatta, and there's a Genji right on you with your Mercy, and I was like, you should probably orb your Mercy right now, and you just kind of didn't. Remember, healers heal healers.
Aiming's overrated.
One of the more important people to be friends with. You were using apply in real life in Dodgeball this Saturday. What have you done to me? Nothing. It's just a way to look at the world. So I know you're in chat, Silent. Do you have any questions? But the one thing I would want you to work on is chasing, and this is probably I think this is just a low SR issue because as we talked about before, in lower SRs, people feel like they need to do everything. And at the same time, sometimes you have to do everything just because your team can't. I guess you gotta find like the middle ground. So instead of chasing someone around this way, realize, hey, you know what? I'll let them get away and we'll just deal with them later. But I'm gonna take this short little path and I can guard this route and this route. I can guard their options if they do attack again. Silentburst still in chat. Is that son of a bitch leave? Yeah, RTS games, Dota, all that stuff is all apply stuff. It's just a general way of thinking. No, you're here. Okay. But Silentburst, I think you're on your way. Your mechanics seem sound. I'll just say that.
Overrated.
If that is it, then I will move on. At Chu, you ask, is it worth sacrificing voice chat for the ability to hear more? That's a hard question to answer. You know my answer. Right? I mean, you know what I do. Now, do other people agree with that? No. I don't think there's a single person that agrees with me. Right? So, if you're playing like a 6v6 legit game, like for $100,000, then I would say, yeah, use chat because you and your teammates need to communicate, and they communicate well. They don't over-communicate, yada, yada, yada. If you're in the public space, which I mean the competitive ladder, then I say, fuck them. They're usually going to say stupid shit or overcom, and I believe in my own judgment over others.